Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of Harmonious Engineering. Wow, that is fast. Um, I just probably struggling to keep up with the world just loading in. So the mod pack is updated again. We're on version 3.15, and one of the things that got fixed was the chest minecart glitch that I discovered in a past episode. So now, hopefully, everything that would return a regular Minecraft chest is now going to return the extended crafting chest, which is awesome. We weren't keeping up still with the ethanol production, so I went through and I've got 4 cloches growing melon blocks now, and then running them through a metal press with an unpacking die, and that will break a melon block into 9 slices, and then that sends them through to here. One thing I also noticed was whenever I logged in earlier, this mold had just disappeared. It was just gone. Um, and I think that was because my computer was being persnickety and I had apparently a device somewhere that wasn't, basically it was a memory leak. And so I was trying to load in the world and it would immediately crash because there wasn't enough RAM. Restarted the PC, everything works fine now. You need to find out which program is being the jerk. But so yeah, that disappeared. I put that back, and it sits here nice and pretty as can be. The 2x2 die, though. Oh, now it. Oh, that's because it actually had stuff in it. Okay. Now watch this. Right, last episode, it was running through just fine, and now it's not. And one of the things is, Immersive Engineering had an update where they reworked a little bit of the logic on the bottling machine. So this is working just fine. Yeah, I just picked it up. It wasn't even on the belt. This is working just fine. I can do this, run it through. I can pause it anytime I want to. This one, though, it's acting a bit weird. And it's because the bottling machine, some changes were made. You can now partially fill bucket or receptacles, not buckets because they can only hold a bucket or nothing. Or you can let it go through without being filled up all the way. You can partially fill. Thatch. I keep getting this liquid thatch. And I have no idea how to get it. Okay, cut open a hay bale with shears. Why would that give liquid? No idea. So I'm just scrolling through the recipes here. Here we go. This is also something that was added in. Is like the grinding disc now. This goes onto the buzzsaw. You can use it to basically like skin logs or whatnot, deoxidize copper, and it's supposed to cut through metal blocks a lot quicker, which is awesome. But this is a new recipe or style that's been added in. You can now have multiple inputs. So I imagine this is part of the reason, and the other part of the reason is the partially filling mechanic that's been added. And now I can't actually cycle it. The hell? I was cycling it earlier. Is it? Oh, it's shift right click. Okay. Allow partial filling or hold containers until full. And I'm thinking it might be, it's just holding it there because of the new logic they had to add in. Oh, hi. Do you have anything? No. You get back here. Oh. An attitude, huh? I'm gonna beat you to death with a shovel. There we go. Okay, yep. Send those away. So yeah, the process I set up last episode were like this one will sit and wait now until we have a redstone signal, which is great. This one won't now though, and I have to worry about this despawning now, which is not great. Let's just go ahead and do that for now. I want to see how much this builds up over time. Because right now it's empty, so there it goes. And yeah, That is still the same, I'm guessing. Yeah, settle to hide. And come on. So each cloche per growing cycle should now be basically producing 180 millibuckets of ethanol rather than 100 that the glowberries were doing. And I think that this is about the best production I can get with the ethanol. So now we have 800 millibuckets in here already, and then there's more. So we're looking 960. Okay. And that's for all four cloches, and it's now doing it again. And Amadron, you are just really wanting to sell me things, aren't you? What do you got? We can buy balloons. We can get a pink banner. We can get water wheel segments, which is a fun thing to get. I've actually got 4 of those sitting in a box because I bought them for the novelty. Gray terracotta, lanterns, common shader bag. Ooh, look, iron helmet. Yay, for 5 emeralds. I'll pass. And then there's the standard stuff. We could buy a guard drone. I've got a guard drone already, actually. Program laser, drill, and laser. Okay, I've already got all 3 programs. So not too worried. I was mainly looking for the buying stick trade of the day, because I've got a bunch of sticks over there. So items can only be fed in by the belt. And the only other thing I can think of that might work is if I was to put a hopper, because you're part of the bottling machine, right? Yeah, you are. Right here. And then put this here. And now this should hold this in here until there are 4 buckets, and then it can loop around and go back into the hopper. That should do the trick for me. We've got a bunch of fiberboard, which is awesome. We've made Duraplast. And it's a transparent block, so might have uses for, with building with that in the future, as well as the, the insulators. Apparently also current transformers. Okay, cool. Now, there is been a little bit of a rework on some of the stuff, though, in Immersive Engineering, like slag. There's now slag gravel, and there is slag glass. Glass is made by smelting slag, just 1-to-1. And that should be fine, because I think the thermal required, to do their smelting recipes will block a slag. And then slag gravel is run slag through a crusher, and you get this stuff. Which, this is how you now use slag in concrete recipes. Instead of it replacing, what was it replacing? I think it was sand for slag, and then it would give you 12, which is the recipe I was doing. So we can make liquid concrete with it. We can turn slag gravel into sand now. We can induction smelt it to get flint and slag. Go figure, right? So we can get an infinite supply of flint. Wow, I know, game breaking, right? Let's see. The other thing was we can use slag glass to make high voltage wire relays now, and as opposed to the insulated glass, which has been changed as well. It no longer actually has a crafting recipe. It is now made in the alloy kiln or arc furnace, and it is simply 2 pieces of glass and 1 iron dust. No more cactus green needed, which is kind of cool. There were some other bug fixes and whatnot. Yeah, the big thing though was, and the reason why I looked up the update was this, the modeling machine, because I had to change what I built just last episode to accommodate that. You are at 2.39 now, huh? Well, it's because this is taking a good amount. Oh, they did make a change with assemblers. When you pump fluids in, each fluid only takes up 1 tank now. And that tank can be shared by all three if you have, like, say, 3 recipes in here for using, like, buckets of phenolic resin or buckets of water or whatever. So instead of filling all 3 buckets or all 3 tanks, it'll only fill 1, which is kind of cool. Just to allow for better filtering, because otherwise it was kind of a pain before. Basically, you had to set up a metal barrel over here, like on top of this fluid pipe, like have this disconnected here, put the metal barrel on top, and then ladle in 1 bucket of, like, the first type of fluid, and ladle in the second, or first one, and then second, and then third. You know, add them in manually 1 bucket at a time, and then never run out of any 3 of those 3 fluids. Otherwise, it would kill your filtering. So now it's a little bit smarter, which is awesome. Added to the mod pack, we now have controlling, which means you can do in-game configurations, which in my case means that I can go through here and I can easily look up, now finally, the prefixes for, like, tooltip or tag, or, well, that's about all I use really. Mod name I use all the time, but that one I have memorized. The other ones I constantly forget and I have to look up, and now that controlling's in here, I actually can look it up, which is nice. Another mod added in, though, was functional storage. Basically, think storage drawers. And I haven't even looked at the recipes yet. It is 8 planks around a box. Okay. Not bad. That's pretty easy to do. And yeah, I could. I could actually set that up to spin out a whole bunch of drawers, but I don't really think I'm too worried about it. What I could do is just grab that entire bottom row, and we'll do, okay, that. Actually, here, let me pull half of that out so I can just do this. You go back in. Oh, they're birch drawers, though. All right, just give me a stack of boxes instead. There we go. I don't like the bright, like, bright light yellow of birch planks. So this I'm going to have to do something about, because I just have it feeding from a chute straight into here. Eventually, we're going to fill up on sawdust. Oop, firefly. Getting a lot of these guys spawning in, actually. What was the what mod was that again? Or it's like glow bug or something? Yeah, it's a glow goop from fireplace. Naturalist. Yeah, Naturalist just had an update, so I imagine that's why I'm seeing them spawn a bit more around here now. Kind of cool. All right, so rain, go away. Now, I think the 3rd mod added in. Let me double check the changelog. I have to reopen it because I thought I had already gone through all these changes and then found out my freaking Windows or OBS forgot my microphone again. It switched it back to default, and for whatever reason, I have no idea what default is. There's only one microphone plugged into my computer. Windows knows what the default is, but OBS is convinced that there is another recording device hooked up. Yeah. Just kind of slightly annoying. But the 3rd mod was Oculus for shader packs. And it turns out there was an Oculus compatibility mod for Create, which is why it was crashing when I tried it before. So I can do this now. And I can install shaders on the fly. So this is complementary, which work out pretty good. They're actually designed to work with mods. I prefer, personally, Silders. But yeah, Silders acts a little funny with some of the Immersive Engineering multi-blocks, which is a shame. Because that's always the mod packs I want to use shaders in. And too bad these didn't glow. The center block, that would be awesome. All right, let's go take a peek down in our, like the sub basement here. And That is a hell of a long fall, isn't it? What? So, am I really sending charcoal up? I shouldn't be. Oh yeah, that looks good. And I mean, look at the lava. You can see the ores in the ceiling glow. That's the glowing moss there, but there's gold, there's redstone. It really looks cool when it comes to mining. Why am I sending charcoal? Why was there charcoal over there? It should all be going... Stop for now. Okay, oh, well, that works. I can just run into you too, I guess. What the balls? That's why, yeah, this thing has been sitting here starved for oxygen. And somehow this thing got a full inventory of birch logs. Because it's not waiting over here to drop this stuff off up top. Oh, okay, actually, no, wait, that's... You don't go there. You're just iron. Birch logs are supposed to go into here. Oh, I never... Oh, okay, I know. I see. I never actually set the powered rail thing up here. Do I still have one on me? I mean, I know I have some in storage, but yeah. Okay, so I've been shunting all my charcoal up top. Whoops. Here's another question. Okay, good. You know what? Charcoal or birch logs go here, so we'll just do that. That's gonna monkey with the system a little bit, but oh well. Should do something a little more... Oh, the copper looks awesome, though, with the green and orange. Yeah, I should definitely dress up this tunnel a bit more. Especially if I'm going to ride it on camera. I love how the rails are even reflective. There we go. Yeah, always keep a minecart on you because you never have a minecart at the end of your, you want there to be one. Okay. I keep forgetting that I've got sensors on that door now. All right, so rail, right? I want one of these. Thought I had some. Powered locking rails, these things. Did I overlook them or something in here, or what? Because I haven't used them. Oh no, I had that crash last episode. I think they were, okay. Probably victims of that. Because I tore out that system moving wood back and forth over there. I'm using belts now. Okay. So yeah, that's the thing. Even the lapis looks cool. Yeah, I need to start silk touching more ores or something. I mean, if I'm going to leave a bare stone, I need to put more ores and stuff on the wall. Just to kind of dress it up a bit. Or I could go through and just completely remake everything. Now, the downside is the zinc ore doesn't seem to glow any. But the niter ore I just passed on the left does. So it has support for thermal, but not create. Which is okay and all, but I figured, you know, create would be the better mod than thermal to have shaders with. Okay, so let's get this thing over here changed up. Yeah, that's right, because I'm like, oh no, I shouldn't need to worry about it. And then without even thinking about it, I shunted the excess wood into this line without ever having this set up. Activate when cart is empty. There you go. Okay, just grab a bunch of charcoal. And it just stopped there to drop some stuff off. Iron. And, oh, hey, look, charcoal. So now that's going to kick into life again. And there goes some more. And this is, you know, eventually going to be birchwood. So it'll stop and get loaded up there. Alright, so hopefully we're working better now. I kind of wondered why I was never seeing any more steel. I was like stuck at 960 for the longest time. Well, and that's why. It's because we weren't getting charcoal over here. Anytime charcoal was produced, it was getting sent up top. So, alright, well, that's a problem that I completely forgot about. Fixed. And, see, that just looks cool, doesn't it? The glowing moss. I don't have any bone meal on me, do I? No, I don't. I mean, I do have a snake on me, but that, you know, probably not going to help any. Alright, but it looks like I also wanted to take a look at my create stuff down here because the create mod did just update and it had some bug fixes come through. So I just want to make sure that everything is still working. It looks like it is. Well, the iron machines are working. Tree farm is working. This is all good. Oh, okay, I see what happened here. Because I'm having clay actually come out here as well. This one clay ball has like stopped the sand from being able to flow in. And we're up to 4096 of all three now. Awesome. Well, I am going to need some clay anyway. So we'll just send a bunch up top. You can have that as well. Never did change out the campfires over here. Because I need to move all of this and I just haven't felt like it yet. And truth be told, I should probably move this stuff anyway. This is just down here because I had a handy source of kinetic energy, but might be time to start making things look a little bit better instead. Oh, I should grab some glass too, actually. What I should have done is had a fourth line here with regular fire, and that way I could... Why are you a thing? Why? No. Why was 48 flint in here? Oh my god. You know what? I'm going to need sand up top anyway, so yeah, let's do this. But why the hell was there a whole load of flint there? This should be filtering the flint out as it goes by. Huh, weird. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some more sand too while we're here. Alright, so... I heard you. Where are you at? Zombie. And a skeleton. Oh, there's another freaking... Is there really another spawner up here? Really? Oh, wow, we have dynamic lighting. That's cool. That mod is, or well, not mod necessarily, but yeah, back in the day, I think the first time I used dynamic lighting was Atomic Strikers dynamic lighting, and that was very much not a great mod for your computer. See, we got another spawner here, and I think, yeah, we're over the top of the smelter then. Yeah, here's our tree farm line. So it would have been over this way. Hmm. Okay, so it sounds like it's just an actual cave system. Oh, hey. Lead. Hey. Here, guys. You stupid git. Go away. I want the Enderman. Although Ender Pearl's really not much of an issue. But, where the hell did he teleport to? Great. Alright, well. Oh, glow squid. So we just found another cave system. Okay. No, I thought I heard a hush, though. And that would mean another dungeon since we're, well, where we're at. Completely forgot about this huge opening up here. This is the top layer of the mine shaft, which the funny thing is there's no connection between the top and the bottom layers, but they do overlap quite a bit. All right, well. Not really seeing anything else up here, creature-wise anyway. Just bats. And yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cave up here. So. And there's an opening to the lava pool right there, so. But, yeah. This is where I go to get my ore and stuff sometimes, too. Or what I have. I haven't actually had to get ore for quite a while. You know what? It's a lot deep slate, though, but I can still use it to do things with. All right, so actually it looks like thermal ore is not glowy. Then I have no idea what that one ore I passed was. It might have been iron. Yeah, it was probably iron ore, so it looks like only vanilla ore is supported. Yep, and there we are at the lava pool. All right, so I wanted to check out one of the lush caves. Look at that iron right there. All that ore on the wall there is all iron. That is... Oh, damn, I would have loved finding that early on in this pack. Look at all that iron. Oh. Not big of a lush cave as I was hoping, though. I just kind of barely saw some of the vines in the distance, so... Made my way over. I heard you. That was definitely a hush this time. Up, huh? Yep, definitely up. I am out of blocks. Not for long. Oh. Hello, Hush Spawner. Alright. I've been finding so many of these things around here, though. Alright, what do we got? We've got logistics scores. Apparently saddles are recyclable with Create and with Farmer's Delight. I've just been saving them because, well, they're saddles and there's no crafting recipe in this pack. So, of course, they are something you can buy from villagers. It'd be nice if they stacked, but they're equipment, so it makes sense that they don't. We can get rid of some of the extra stuff that I've accumulated. And I'll take the rope, I guess. Take the banners. And yeah, I thought I heard you guys back here. All right, guys, where you at? Oh, hello. Yeah, that was the thing, wasn't it? All right, and nope, just a clay pocket. Okay. And now I can't hear anything anymore. Yeah, they all wandered off. Must be down. Well, hello, Geode. Ah, there you guys are. Hey, found the Enderman. Did I just punt him into water? I think I did. You little stupid... Get out of here. Freaking baby zombies are horrible, man. I kept turning back to that one because I'm like, okay, this one's going to come for me any second. And then he never did. Oh, I see another chest up there. I think my armor's a little overpowered, though. Maybe just a smidgen. Oh, freaking another hush dungeon. Here. I do like how you can just, like, shut off a dungeon now with, like, one torch. Oh, you can't open them while that's on top? What sort of crap is that? Alright, so grab the raw stuff. We'll grab that. I'll take this. Might as well grab that too. Alright, well. I'm out of torches. And I don't have any sticks either, do I? There wasn't any wood over here, was there? Well, there's this barrel that I emptied out. You know what? I will take the bones, though. Thank you. Nope, no wood. Okay, no sticks. Nope. Let's see. Thought I had them in there. Huh. I don't even have my shears on me? Really? Oh, no, I do. They're right here. Okay. Alright, we got ourselves some glow lichen and a hole I just fell in. Which means I can actually hold this in my offhand and it'll actually do ambient lighting. Or... Now, if you have like a twerking mod, it works really good with the glow lichen. You can spread it across an entire cave in like nothing flat. I mean, really cool for ambience, but it does work as an impromptu torch whenever you need to harvest up a whole bunch of iron. All right, we're back at base, and the shaders look amazing and everything, and then we get to the pressure chamber. Oh. Wow. I think I should check the config for Pneumaticraft to see if there's an option to turn off the particles. Because... yeah. It's really weird as the windows still show up fine. But, dang, that's... yeah, I mean, it's going from here I mean, that's... Wow. I don't want to turn fog off, because, I mean, like, look at the morning sun. That looks awesome. But the sun rays and everything coming through. That looks great. But, I'm going to have to hide my pressure chamber somewhere. Because I'm this far away, the particles in the pressure chamber do not render. So, that's a plus. But, yeah. I just had to show that off. Alright, let's go ahead and put those away for now. Some of that. And I'm making up some conductive, well, non-conductive glass over here. Insulating glass, there we go. So I figured, why not? Let's have it's cheaper now for one. You have to use a machine to do it, but it's still cheaper. But, it's something it's a building block I like anyway. Brown glazed terracotta, okay. Olive stone, LV wire coils, 2 for 1, okay. Specialized projectiles, already have that. And, well, we can buy cuts of cod. Hey, look, 1 diamond equals 1 emerald. I'll pass on that, thank you. Too bad this wasn't the other way around. Too bad you couldn't sell them emeralds, because that would be great. But, yeah. Not seeing any of the trades I wanted, so. Let's go ahead and get you built up, though. By default, it uses about 0.5 bars per order. What the hell? Okay. That's from that crash. You can just go away. Okay, there's a bug with the trash slot mod. How about I just do that instead? I never use it anyway. And yeah. It doesn't actually let you delete anything else. Why, if you put an item in there, then... No, actually, maybe just an item with an NBT. Weird. How about you? No, okay, maybe just the tablet. Hmm. Alright, don't try to trash your Amatron. Okay, got it. Why you always gotta push me around? Also, something else I noticed, the supplementary manual is gone. It has been removed from the mod. And that was actually supported on the supplementaries mod page. Turns out the mod maker themselves was not actually doing the manual. They were having somebody else do it for them. The guy doing it just swamped and couldn't keep up. So rather than having an incomplete manual, we just don't have a manual. Which, okay. Oh, now that looks cool. The sparks and whatnot coming out of the top of the arc furnace, that's awesome. But, that thing. Alright, so you're done? Okay, cool. And, yeah, with the shaders, the tanks kind of screw up. You can see it's all flickering back there. Yeah, that's not great. So probably not going to be using shaders, honestly. Bit of a shame. I liked it, but oh well. There's just too many issues. That's one, and well, that's another. But it's still flickering. What the hell? Okay. It's only at a distance. You can get up close, it renders in fine. That might be a rubidium issue then. I don't know. I'll have to look that up too. Yep. So, okay. Each piece of coal did 8 recipes in here. So, 3 coal got me 48 insulating glass, which is not bad. But, yeah. I think I am going to go ahead and call this an episode now. Next episode, probably going to redo my biodiesel setup because the plant oil recipe should be working now. Actually, let's check JEI first. And I need to get something set up to quickly move from, area to area around here because I am kind of spread out. So you are 72. All right. That works. And you're backstuffed. You are both backstuffed with vegetable oil. You're full of ethanol. You're full of ethanol. Yeah, so it's working. And this is at 3 million. All right. But plant oil. This stuff right here is made in the squeezer from pretty much any seeds and 20 millibuckets per seed. Okay. I think I remember industrial hemp giving more in the past, but that's probably just been changed to streamline everything. But yeah, we'll be switching out that pneumaticraft setup over here with a squeezer. And the only thing is, I need seeds, right? Is what it is. Actually, melon seeds were right there too. Okay. I could set up a automated crafter with a mechanical crafter here. Or I could do, well, a sawmill would give me a 25% chance of getting a seed. Or there's just regular crafting. So I'm still going to have to use one thermal machine over here. But this I can replace with the metal press like we used over at our phenolic resin, which I still have turned off. I should probably go take a look at that. But the phenolic resin manufacturing. And I just realized I don't think I have this section over here trunk loaded yet. Hello, calcite. Really weird thing on the surface. That is a Terraforged thing, I think. Or one of the other biome mods, I'm not sure. So this may actually not have any to speak of really. No, it's got 47 buckets. All right, and hey, you're stuck at 2.3. Let's do this. And you're just going to town, so we're going to end up with a lot of fiberboard, and we're going to end up with a lot of the Duraplast blocks. I don't really need a bunch of the Duraplast sheets, though. I might turn like this off later. I need to fill that back in now. Dang it. I might turn this off and then turn this on and just get a healthy supply of these. But they're really only made for the advanced electrical components and circuit back panes. These are used in, well, Tesla coils, the turrets, and the railgun. Huh. This was an HP accumulator at one point in time. Not like it made much of a difference because this thing only holds 8,000 flux. I mean, it's always been like a downfall of that. And we have the, gun turret, chem thrower turret. Chem thrower is always a good way to use up extra creosote, by the way. Turns it into a flamethrower. It's kind of nice. How are you doing? 144. You're still producing... We're still producing more creosote than we're producing ethanol. Well, we're using the ethanol up quicker. All right, let's look this up real quick. Over here, 8 to, yeah, 8 to 12. And this is 8 equals 8. So, yeah. Probably going to need more cloches. Which means the system needs to be reworked over here. Now let's see, how much downtime is there until between this finishing up its cycle and more showing up in here from the cloches back there. Looks like enough time that I could run 4 more cloches. I mean, we're producing phenolic resin quite a bit quicker now, which this thing's probably empty now. Yeah. And oh, you're still filling up. Good. Oh, God. Yeah, that almost filled up. Yep, need to do something about that, too. One of the things I could do is just speed up my phenolic resin production. Because we're still producing more creosote. And what I need to do is produce 50% more ethanol than creosote. That's going to be a bit of a race because I've got 4 coke ovens going here. They're producing roughly a bucket of creosote every, I think we decided on about 60 seconds, right, per cycle. I'm not going to sit here with a stopwatch and time that. So, how you doing? Yeah, you take a while to fill up still. But, like, this is not chunk loaded. This whole area here is not chunk loaded. And I'm a little bit leery about actually chunk loading too much more. So I may have to change my mind about the factory. The thing is, I can't have too much going on in an individual chunk either, because otherwise every time there's any sort of update and it has to redraw the whole chunk, that'll cause lag. So that is definitely a thing to watch out for. Yeah, well, this filled back up already. Okay. We should be seeing some more come through here in a second, though. I think the train... Actually, no, it's been by for a while then. Yeah, okay. Now what do we got? Chiseled stone. We can buy ender pearls. And... yeah, there's really... okay, we could sell rice. We can sell rotten flesh. That would be nice. 16 recipes worth, too. That would be awesome. But I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. Thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one. Signing out. Have fun.